So in this blog, we had an interview with the head of art, I think, which I forgot his name, telling us what he wanted us as theatre education to show to his art class, and what he wanted in the play that we are making. So the first thing he said was he wanted students to interact with the image. With what I got from that was like we had the idea of kind of the idea of people like us separating and having little groups of students to come and look at this painting and see what interests them, and see, because the painting has lots of different characters on there, and see what kind of so to see what characters they liked on the painting, and we as people as theatre education like talk in detail about that and like get them to interact or get them to like have an idea of what kind of characters were on that ship. He also wanted us to show all of the content or context of the Raft of Medusa. So basically, the story behind the Raft of Medusa, the painter Jericho, about his life and why he wanted to create the picture. It's not a photo, picture. It's a painting. About what he did to create the painting and what the people did on the boat of the raft and stuff like that, the whole context of the Raft of the Medusa. He also wanted to, because he is the art department, and he said he doesn't want it all drama, and he wants to create some kind of art from this performance which we are doing. So he mentioned, or we had kind of mentioned having like canvas on the floor and seeing and making like them kind of drawing on what they want to see from so basically I can't really explain it. Basically what the Raft of Medusa painting is, draw that and what they like about that, and what kind of like they want to draw cannibalism, or they want to draw Jericho, like something around that. They want to paint that on the ground, which was the idea. But he also said like, because so it was like, well, we can't make it all art. But he was just like, oh no, he wants to for the whole of this thing, he was keep saying that he wanted to merge art and drama together to create one piece, which, in my opinion, is kind of hard because I'm not an artist. I'm only doing this for drama and performing. I'm not like doing an art show or know anything about detail in art and how to create this or that. So I found that was like kind of like ridiculous telling a drama group to do art. Well, it's kind of like half of us do art, but half of us don't, and we're not an art show and tell thing. So I thought that was kind of stupid, you could say, but it's kind of his choice. He also wanted. He wanted to use one lesson in about 50 minutes, which he wanted like at least 20 minutes art and the rest drama, which I think in 20 minutes, in 30 minutes or 40 minutes of 30 minutes of drama is very difficult to show what he wants to show of the context in drama for half an hour and do 20 minutes art. So half an hour on drama is very, very little time to show what we want to show in our performance, which I also thought was a kind of stupid idea. So it was like best time for us is about an hour and a half, which is kind of perfect time. He wanted to he wanted to split, kind of. He said he wanted to merge drama, but in my head, you can't really merge drama and art. You can probably, but I can't really think about like that kind of stuff. So I always thought it was like a kind of split between drama or art. That's what I thought. And he wanted to include moments of reflection after the performance was done, which is decent. Like, this is, well, that's kind of a normal thing for theatre and education, to get what they thought that performance was, and what they got out of that performance, and wanted to reflect that some way. And coming back to the idea, like, painting their idea of the painting on the canvas. That could be at the end, or because I feel like that should happen at the end. Because if you're doing a drawing piece, then be like, okay, now I want you. Well, yeah, you could, but it's like, oh, I want you to draw this now. What do you think about this? And it's kind of like, well, actors that we're standing here acting, and then we're waiting. We're just looking at them painting, and we're just standing. We could go and talk to them, yeah, maybe about it, like, oh, blah 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 blah. But still, we're not teaching them. We're performing. We're actors, so we can't really do that in the middle of performance. So the best, if we were going to do that, we would have to do that at the end of the drama piece. So yeah, that's what I think of that that interview, how it went. Says that's not the final thing we're doing. That's just an interpret of what he wants, and Sir Chip is going to talk to him about what he's actually doing and stuff like that, which I don't know yet. So yeah, this is the end of the blog.